the last video, we visited the Atlas for the very first time, and so I figured it would be appropriate if we went further down the Atlas storyline in this one. And as you will see, with the power of elbow grease and repetition, that's exactly what we did. We covered quite a bit of ground doing Atlas stuff, not that I understood the usefulness of any of it. Alright, we are here, and it was just now daytime, and I was excited I was finally going to be able to do an intro in the daytime, but then it was night by the time I pressed record, so that's about right. Never gonna catch it. But yeah, now that that's out of the way, I would just like to let everyone know that I don't know what we're doing at all, because I have to follow the storyline, because everyone said they thought that would be a good idea, and so I figure I'll just do some primary missions. The problem is I have to choose which one, right? And I don't know anything about them, so hopefully my beautiful intro ends up making it clear to you what's going to be going on, because I don't know it all. Alright, so my hope was I would read one of these, right? And like one of them would sound most fruitful above the others, but none of these make sense to me in a way where I'm confident I can do anything of substance. So kind of just want to do this one, and there's a very specific reason that happens to be scary, and that's because it's asking us to locate the next Atlas station, which basically means we're doing precisely what we did in the last video. So my hope is that once we find the next one, right, we can actually do something there that we didn't do in the previous one, so that this video is a different video than the last video was. Yeah, we're just gonna go on into space here so we can access our galaxy map and see just how far away this is going to be. Oh man, I can't wait to do the exact same thing we did before and then not have a good video. Alright, here we are, and I'm just gonna view the galaxy map and hope that we don't have to go quite as far as last time, because last time we did have to go quite far. So, destination Atlas Station, as I said at the top there. And looks like we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps, which actually isn't that bad. We may be able to do it with the warp drive fuel that we have left. Wait a second, though. This is the area where we built the base in the last one, I think. I don't actually know. And it seems to be much closer. So, if we just teleport to that base, then that would be me doing a smart thing, which is rare, and it would be very good because it would save us a whole lot of time and fuel and all that stuff. Mamma mia, let it snow! Because I'm pretty sure our teleporter's located at base. Wait, no, sorry, it's located at base. So we're gonna go to base, and so I just realized we probably shouldn't have teleported to the base, but rather the space station that's at the location that base is at, so that we wouldn't have to use fuel to launch off. But that's just nerd stuff, alright? I'm not gonna be a geek. I'll waste a little launch fuel so that I don't have to teleport again, because the loading screen takes so long. Alright, I'm hoping my hunch was correct, and that for once in this whole entire life, I proved myself to be wise in this game by positioning ourselves significantly closer to what we want. And so yes, we are in the right one. That's the Atlas interface we went to last time, and the other one is just one solar system over, right? Right. I was wrong. It's 2 solar systems over, but that's still significantly closer. I'm proud of me. This place looks good. It looks real nice and all. However, goodbye, because I want to get to this dang Atlas a lot faster than we did in the last video, because something tells me we're gonna have to do shenanigans in this one in order to make it more than the last one was. I want it to be more than the last one was, so that it's not just the last one. Alright, so, again, it's pretty obvious where it's at, right there in front of us, right when we get to this here, solar system, and so I'm gonna go on its side and see what the significance of me showing up is. Alrighty, we have arrived, and so, it looks a little different than the other one, which is, interesting. It also kicked me off the edge when I got out of my ship, apparently, and I want to know what this is. Words. It teaches me. Oh, that's good stuff. I'm learning manually. I stopped learning. It decided to quit teaching me. It re-teached me. Look, it's fine. I'm just gonna steal these, because apparently there's no repercussions for that. It's what I did last time, and I'm gonna see what's going on here. Alright, please say something different from last time. That'd be my favorite. Alright, so, we don't know the language yet, so we got VV, and so I guess I'll just have to work on that. Alright, now we got nothing here at all. Don't know any of these. Another Atlas interface. How many of these constructs exist in the deep void? How long have they been slumbering, awaiting for a traveler? Good question, buddy. Have they been expecting me? I am somehow chosen. The Atlas crafted the existence, the Gek, the Vakeen, the Corvax. the stars that fill the skies, and the hatred that burns within the deep. What is going on ever? Every world that turns and every form that lives, the Atlas offers it all. Nothing makes sense. And so I can refuse or I can consent, and I don't know what I'm consenting to, therefore I'm going to do that anyways, because that's what wisdom is. Also, I don't know what a milestone Juno or above is. Whatever. I take to get the knowledge certain in my decision. All doubts are silenced. The stars await me. New product formula learned. And so, okay, that captured nanode. That's one of the ingredients. The other being pure ferrite, which is so cheap it doesn't matter. Captured nanode. That's what we unlocked in the last video. I don't know what it does. And then, by extension, I don't know what this thing does either. And so, let's read the description. That should clear things up. This Atlas shell holds the remains of a parasitic space-borne life form, most likely of extra-dimensional origins, and so, of course, that makes all the sense in the world. And you know, seeing as it doesn't offer any further dialogue, I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume that I just have to leave, and then maybe the only thing I can do in this whole life is craft those. And so, yeah, in this life, I'm just going to craft those and see what that's going to be all about. Captured, what the frick's it called? Captured nanode. Just chromatic metal. No big deal. And then an englobed shade. I got it now, too. And so, look at me being all big and large. And, it doesn't sell for anything. It's not very important crafting style, probably, because, I haven't seen it anywhere. And so now I'm at one of those dead ends in life. I'll be back when I know at least anything. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. I gotta go to another one, though, right? So, I gotta go to another one. I really hope that this ends with anything happening. Right now, I gotta go to another Atlas, and this one, it's not so close by, is what it is. And so, that's really nice. That's really nice, because I don't have enough fuel to get there. I guess I'll be back when I have enough fuel to get there. I'm a broken man. And so, after this, we should have a ton of warp cells. I made a lot extra this time because it's looking like the big thing about this one is that we're going to be driving across the entire observable universe for no discernible reason. Wait a second. This planet right here looks like it has like proper oceans as well as like large land masses. And so, even though this has nothing to do with the video, I'm going to go look. Oh my goodness. It's true. It's true. This has got to be one of the most neat generations of a world I've ever did have seen in my life. And so, I kind of want to build a base here. A little bit, but not yet, of course. It says there's a freighter there. Heard word on the street about freighters. I just don't really know how to get one exactly or how they're useful, and I know nothing about them. I just heard about them, so I'm gonna ignore that for now and just stay on the course. Anyway, should have more than enough fuel to jump all the way to this other Atlas, even though it's quite far away because I got so much off camera. Oh boy, we are here, and I have warped 10 times, which attributes me the property of Scout. And so on we go, and I suppose unless something interesting happens, I shall be cutting this video to when we're at the next Atlas station because I got a gut feeling that after that, it's just gonna send us to another one. Alrighty, my children, this is the moment of truth. We are indeed warping over to the next Atlas station, and if history has taught me anything at all, it's gonna be right in front of us when we arrive. Oh, I'm so smart. And behind it is a red planet, and I really want to know why it's red, but I'm not going to give in this time. I'm going to stay on the course here and go straight into the Atlas interface, hopefully triggering some kind of event other than just go to the next Atlas station, because go to the next Atlas station is beginning to get a little stale. And so this time I'm going to be quick and run around and gather as much language dust as I can, because last time I apparently was too slow or something. I don't really know. Alright, it would appear that I'm greatly learned now, and so, hopefully we can decrypt any type of message at all from the guy this time. So yeah, I really hope so. The of reality and, alright, the you. I was born with everything I needed to explore these worlds. My exosuit, my ship, every tool, and every impulse led me to scan it. Give name to whatever I could find. So, I can either refuse or concede. Milestone Rosetta or above. Don't know anything ever, but I guess I'll just go ahead. I will commit myself to the voyage. In all things, I'm ready. I whatever about that. So, new product learned, and it takes the last thing and then other stuff and makes it. And so I'm starting to see a pattern here, which means I need to get some cobalt, which I don't have. But first I want to see what this says. Yep, locate the next Atlas station. So this is my life now. This is what I do. I locate Atlas stations. Oh dear. Look at how many jumps it wants from me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jumps all the way to there. And so I'm still going to do it off camera, of course, unless something interesting happens, but I just thought I would gripe. Oh my goodness, it took so much fuel in a good amount of time, but we have jumped over 9 solar systems all the way to the next Atlas station. And I've got a feeling it's just going to have us do the same thing it had us do the last 2,500 times. So look, I hope that we can just go into here and then actually something happens instead of it just being crafting a new item that maybe is useful but probably isn't, and then nothing happens. But of course, as usual, I'm going to start this off with my language learning sprint around this place to gather all the language learning bubbles that I may learn language. Oh yeah, we got that 30 word freaking milestone. I am the interpreter. And so let's see what you have to say. Nothing. He has nothing to say. That's about right. The bee this is you are. I feel the stirring of heresy within my mind. At each interface, an Atlas stone awaits me. I am driven to gather them, but to what end? Yeah, all right. Comply. Milestone Cassini or above. I will not turn away from the challenge. The Atlas guides me, and I will enter its god. So look, yeah. All right, look at this. Look at me. All right, look. I'll go to another one. I will. I'll go to one more. But if nothing else happens, then that's what this video is. Oh no, I missed a word over here. And so let me explain something to you real quick. I'm going to try to make this quick, but my fear is that if it's not very close, we won't have enough fuel because, actually, we don't have any fuel, right? No, we do. We have 2. And so we only have a 70% capacity in our hyperdrive. That probably won't even get us to the next one. So I'm going to have to craft more fuel. Yeah, we got 5 jumps to the next one. And so what that tells me is that I need to make more fuel. So I'll do that, but I'll do it all off camera. I will. All right. Next time you see me, again, unless something really wild happens, the next time you see me should be at the next Atlas interface, the last Atlas interface. This video has been incredibly eventful, huh? Okay, we're doing it. It took me a long time because I got a whole bunch of warp drive fuel and stuff, but I didn't have enough oxygen to craft as many as I needed at the time. But I'm just complaining at this point. Look, I'm going to go in here, and I hope so deeply that this time something happens. All right. And so this one has folks in it, right? And so maybe that'll result in something different this time, I hope. All right, I went around and collected word dust again and learned quite a bit of the language, so hopefully that results in me being able to interpret. Yep, bring it to us. Oh my gosh, that's like a whole sentence. When I dream, I see the Atlas. When I see the Atlas, I am the dream. It gets more confusing as I go through the storyline. Sent, milestone Kepler, or above. Sure. Makes sense. And so something else to craft. And we're going to craft it. And then, lo and behold, it doesn't sell for anything. It doesn't seem useful for anything. And the description doesn't mean anything. Okay, look. I'll do it one more time. I'll go to one more of these. And hopefully anything at all. Anything at all will happen. Okay, everyone, we're here. We're going to the last one for this video. And as usual, as every single time, I really hope something happens here, because it would be a darn shame if I had done all this for not a thing at all. But hey, that's just my opinion, so let's go on in here, and again, off-camera style, I'm gonna go pop the knowledge bubble so that I can learn the language of this thing, and maybe we'll get an actual sentence out of it this time. Alright, we learned a great deal of words yet again, and so, without further ado, we're gonna learn nothing at all and do nothing at all. Alright. All, none return. So look, we're getting better. We are. Okay, that's like more than half the words there. Beyond thee and thee there is only. So we're lacking a lot of nouns here, it looks like. And nouns happen to be, the most important part of understanding what it's saying. And so, nothing again. And so, conform. Milestone dawn or above. New product formula unlocked. This irreplaceable Atlas seed is a form of matter-adapted photons coalesced into physical solidity by unknown means.